Hey everybody, Dr. Alex here from High Performance Life, and welcome to another episode of the High Performance Kitchen. Today I have a treat for you. We're going to make some delicious grilled chicken legs. Now there's a secret to grilling these legs with this recipe, which I'm going to show you in just a second when we get to the grilling portion. However, let's get started. The first thing you want to do is cut the excess fat off of your chicken leg. This one's got a bunch. Just give it a good whack. Cut that extra stuff off. All right, after you cut the excess fat off, what we want to do is score the meat. Now what this does, it creates more surface area for the marinade to penetrate, and I guess it'll cook it a little bit better too. Just score it wherever there's fleshy meat. Next, I want to salt both sides. All right, good. Once it's nice and salted, put that aside for now. We're going to make a marinade. We're going to make a pretty simple marinade. It's just going to be 3 ingredients, and it's going to use the barbecue sauce that we made a few days ago. All right, so to get started, olive oil. Olive oil is an important part of any marinade. Rice vinegar. About half and half. And then a nice spoonful of our barbecue sauce. And whisk it together. All right, so we got oil, we got some vinegar, we got some sweet and spices, and we got salt already on the chicken. So let's get that in the marinade. Good. Get it nice and saturated. And put it in the oven. Put it in the refrigerator for a couple hours. I'll be back in a couple of hours with a heated up grill, ready to show you how to make some of the most delicious barbecue chicken you're ever going to have. So that's coming up soon. I'll see you in a couple of hours. Bye. All right, so our grill is nice and heated up, and the first thing you want to do with your chicken is to sear it skin side down until it turns, until it becomes black, basically. So let's get that started. It'll take about 4 or 5 minutes. And I'll show you what it should look like when it's done. Just so you know, while it's searing, all the knobs are turned up to high heat. And when it finishes searing, we're going to move it away from the heat. This last knob is turned off, and we're going to turn all the knobs off except for this one on the very right, which is going to stay on high, and it'll keep the entire grill at just around 300, which is what we want. The chicken's going to cook alternately for about an hour, hour and 10 minutes. And after that, you're going to have a really delicious, still juicy chicken thigh. Now, every 15 minutes, once we're cooking it off the heat, you want to come over and baste it with barbecue sauce, just a light coating. I'm going to show you how to do it with this, this brush. But let's wait until the chicken's ready to be moved. And it's just going to take another minute or so. All right, so that's about the color that you want. And once it gets to here, you're ready to put it on the cooler part of the barbecue. Now I turn the middle heat off, the middle heat bar, so only the right one is on. Now let's put a quick coat of barbecue sauce on this bad boy. All right, so that's it for now. I'm going to check back in about 15 minutes. What's going to happen, the barbecue sauce is going to just become a nice, more solid covering. It's going to lose some of its liquidity, it's going to get baked on essentially. And you do a few layers of that, it's just outrageous once you start eating it. So I'll check back with you in about 15 minutes. All right, it's been about 15 minutes. The grill is cruising along at right about 300, which is perfect. Let's take a look at the meat and apply another layer of glaze. As you can see, the glaze has baked on, and we're going to put another layer on. Once this accumulates, the flavor is just outstanding. All right, perfect. Well, I'll see you in another 15. So it's been another 15 minutes, and we're ready for another application of barbecue sauce. The grill is still holding at right around 300, which is perfect. All right, see you in 15 more minutes. So I skipped a couple of times when I came and glazed it with barbecue sauce just because it was getting redundant. But here we are. It's been about an hour and 10 minutes. The leg should be done. I'm going to take it inside, let it cool down for a couple minutes, then cut into it then cut into it and show you how it looks. All right, let's see what this bird looks like. That's pretty much as good as you can get. That looks outstanding. Let's try it. Yeah. Maybe on 1 or 2 minutes too long. But either way, it's really hard to overcook a thigh just because there's so much fat inside. And this is good. It's really good. Yum. Well, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video, this recipe. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it and eating it. I urge you to try it yourself sometime. Use the barbecue sauce we made in the video. You can see it on my channel, High Performance Life. I'm Dr. Alex, signing off. Don't forget to like and subscribe so I can continue bringing you more great cooking videos like this that are easy, homemade, healthy. See you in the next video. Bye. Alright, so as you can see, it's come to a boil. Now I'm going to put the lid on it, put the heat on low just to simmer, and you know the rule of thumb is you don't want to lift up the lid until you know for sure the rice is done, otherwise you're going to let the precious cup of brown sugar. We got 6 ounces of tomato paste to thicken things up a bit, and we got some hot sauce to finish it off and give it a little bit more kick. And then for further seasoning, we got black pepper and salt to taste. You're going to want to use about half a teaspoon of black pepper and start off with a 1/4 teaspoon